So now, what else is he doing for you? Where you're like, oh,
everything.
He's booking
events. He's booking concerts. All my favorite.
Oh, you said
things.
hotels as well. I remember you saying
everything.
So he's doing hotels. How many times are you doing these hotels?
Every week, once, twice, sometimes 3 times.
With his money.
Well, we don't know.
Okay.
I feel like fiance's money. Apparently, she makes 50 grand a month. He said he's with her because of that.
He said that?
Yeah, I've got it all on text, babe.
He's the one that
I sent it to his missus. I sent it to her the day I found out. His mum messaged me.
Okay, wait.
His mum messaged me on Instagram saying he's only with her for the money. I sent the fiance those screenshots.
You then have moved out in June. November, your lease runs out. He's now getting to a point where he's frustrated. He's like, no, you're not paying for half the field, blah, blah. You didn't keep up your end of the bargain, etc.
He said, I'm not giving you anything.
So when he says he's not giving you anything, well, when you say anything, what does that mean? Is that like stuff
any
that in
of
his
my
house?
belongings, yeah.
Okay, so he held that hostage, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and he refused to give it back to me.
That's insanity.
And he took it with
him. So was it just the furniture, or was there anything else in the house that was yours?
Look, everything in the house was mine.
Yeah, like what?
From the cutlery to the carpet to the sofa. We had no furniture in the house. My bed, my mattress. He was fucking other girls in my bed after.
No.
Yeah.
How did you know that though? How did you
because basically, I mean, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
he kept telling me he was single. He kept trying to get me back. Obviously. He was waiting outside my house until 6 a.m, ringing my. No, you don't understand the stuff I went through.
Can I just ask that question?
From literally like evening 6 till morning 6.
12 hours?
Outside the house?
Literally, he stood out there so many nights. You don't understand. This is after stealing from me, after taking my furniture.
This sounds like Joe from You.
And he's got another girlfriend, but I didn't even know about this girlfriend. So he met someone else and he started dating her, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
And he's still trying to basically make it out like he wants me back.
Okay. So
and I never believed him, but on top of that, I never wanted him back. He would blackmail me, emotionally blackmail me into seeing him and meeting him, saying he's going to kill himself, he's alone. Because he moved here from Wales years ago for playing rugby and stuff. He was a professional rugby player.
Yeah.
And then... Yeah, he doesn't have family or friends, and that explains a lot, right? He's only got a few rugby friends.
So you became emotionally attached to this man?
He became reliant on you, basically.
Of course. Like, I did love him at one point.
Because I just saw you get choked up for a second.
Yeah,
so you've obviously...
Because I believed him. I believed he was on his own. I believed he was going through a hard time. I believed everything he said to me, because I had no reason to not. If that makes sense. He's never really lied to me before.
So in moments of like, I'm going to kill myself, you believed him, like you thought that would...
Yeah, and then his sister got cancer. He would use that. He would be like, I'm going through a really hard time. And he lost a lot of weight. He used to be like really like built.
Rugby.
He was huge. And literally this man dwindled. Like he lost his hair. Like, babe, like I had his best years. Sorry to say, literally. The minute I left him,
he lost his weight, lost his hair.
You don't understand. And I looked exactly the way I look now when I first met him. Yeah. Being with this man for over 2 years, I became size 16. You won't even recognize me. Do you know how depressed I was?
I believe that happened to me.
You don't understand. This man manipulated me so badly. He would say things like, do you think you should be eating that? Like, I was like, what? And this is what I'm saying.
I hate man that do
Look, I knew what he was doing. He was so insecure. I had a lot of amazing family and friends. Like, my parents would die for me. He doesn't have that.
Yeah. Okay.
His parents don't even like him.
So he's just rotten.
Literally. And everyone knows it. And I couldn't see it. And I used to think, like, you've got no friends. Like, he would never go out. He would never do anything. He would always come out with me.
So
you can't trust a man that has no friends.
So how does he find his girl to smoke up, supposedly, in your house?
What do you mean?
Whilst he was chasing you down, as an example. You know, when he broke up with you?
Yeah.
Well, you broke up with him, sorry, apologies.
Yeah.
And then
I left him, trust me.
Said he was like, oh, why did you believe that there was girls there, though, if he wasn't ever going out doing anything?
That's what I believed him when he said he wasn't seeing anyone.
Oh, you believed
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So how after that moment when you broke up with him, did it, obviously with his sister, everything that happened, obviously God forbid that happens to anyone, but like, when did it change for you? And he's like, you know what, I actually starting to believe this guy, I want to be there for him. What happened?
No, I never wanted to be there for him.
off? No?
I just felt bad. I felt sorry. I'm
Yeah.
I'm one of those. I'm such a like when it comes down.
No, don't say that.
No, it
Well,
is
we
true.
get that. You just got a good
you're an
heart. You got a
emotional
good heart.
person and you've got a good heart.
Yeah,
And I
you have
believe
faith in
everything people tell me
It's
because
fine to
I
be
don't
like that.
lie.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
I don't need to lie.
Yeah.
So I always think people are telling the truth.
Yeah.
So then, and then
Until
it's
proven.
a fucking shock. Like, babe, honestly, the stuff that I found out, like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I just couldn't. Like, yeah, it was a shock.
So it was once you said, no, it's done, I'm good, is when you started to look for the truth, or did it just kind of like come in? Because you know, like when you stop something or when you break something off, that's when the real truth comes. So like people will just be like, oh, did you know that this happened?
No, nothing.
Oh,
There was no. He never actually cheated on. I never found out he cheated. Like to me, what I saw was him cheating on me.
Okay.
Like even when he went Brighton, he wasn't with another girl. He was just with his mates.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So then after the point where...
Or maybe he was actually.
But you'll
His
never
fiancé
know.
might have been there. We didn't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
But you'll never know.
He could have met this
jeez.
girl way before because since I left him, he's been with her.
So tell me something. You keep saying fiance and this girl. What's going on?
Wait, hold on. We're going to get there.
Oh.
We're going to get there. eventually.
Sorry, I'm going way too fast, guys.
So my question is, after you broke up with him, you've moved out of the house, he's outside your house for like 12 hours. When did it really like turn...
back. Turn back. Like, as in, like you started to be there for him and be there for him for his sister and his hair loss or whatever else.
I can't actually remember exactly. Okay, so I started seeing someone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
would
trigger,
do it.
that triggers a man.
I just remembered. It all came back to me. It all came back to me. So yeah, and it was so funny, right? Because I left him in June. Yeah, and I cried until August every single day. Can you believe? I'm a hairstylist and I used to cry in front of my clients. They all used
People
to
like the
feel
wet look. They like the wet look. It's fine.
Do you know how fucking embarrassing? No, honestly. I look back now and you know, like my clients are regulars. I've known these people for years. So now, like afterwards, about literally 2 months after, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry about the state I was in. And they're like,
it's fine.
Yeah.
That's when you did your best work.
It was jokes. Honestly.
The next heartbreak comment.
That blowjob was the best blowjob I ever did.
You're not wrong.
Trauma does stuff, man. Don't get me wrong. It's a superpower.
It's a superpower.
Yeah,
Heartbreak is a superpower.
Yeah, gone.
But yeah, and then...
So when did it change? Sorry, when did it change?
So yeah, I met a guy in August,
Yeah.
which was really like, yeah. And
yeah.
I know, and I didn't think like it would happen.
Yeah.
I literally chased him down. I
This
never
new
thought
guy?
I'd do, yeah. I didn't even
Crazy.
think I'd do that ever. I chased him down. He kept saying no, and then I was like, oh, okay,
Why
cool.
did you chase
I just
him down?
walked away. He was
She needed
so
new
fucking
underwear.
hot. He was the hottest. He's still the hottest man I've ever seen.
Okay,
like, I'm not even lying.
Big up yourself, my guy.
He was so fucking hot.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then we kind of started seeing each other. And then that fizzled out as well because I was just like, no, he's a knob. He was just like one of those like super rich, entitled guys. And I'm not. I can't relate. Like we just couldn't. We just couldn't, you know.
Okay, fair.
So yeah, it was different worlds and I knew it was never going to work. I'm not for them, you know.
I hear
and
it.
I know it. And he's not down to earth enough for my family or friends. So it was just never going to work.
So
different worlds.
So then
And then obviously after that, I was a bit like, and then, yeah, you know, you go for it.
felt a bit.
I didn't want to date new people. I'm really funny about my like sexual energy. Like I feel like, yeah, like, and there's people are grim out there.
Fact,
Like,
rules.
unless
Very
I
true.
see how you
again.
sleep, how
Say
you
that again.
eat, where you cook,
Yeah.
it's not going to happen.
Facts. Say that again.
Is your
So,
bathroom clean?
yeah, and he is a clean guy. So I was like, you know what?
So you went back
Safety.
to what you know.
Safety,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what was the turning point when you're like, after this guy?
But it wasn't like going back to him.
No, but he was always been trying to get you back. Is what I'm saying. Yeah,
So
no,
I
no,
was
no,
just
I mean,
like, oh, it's there, it's convenient, it's
Yeah.
healthy,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's clean.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Rather
hear
than
that.
like-
I actually hear
finding
that.
something new with something
Yeah,
that you
I
don't know.
just can't be asked.
If it ain't broke,
and
don't
I
try to
didn't
fix it.
want to be with anyone at that
Yeah.
point. Honestly,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it left such a bad taste in my mouth that I was like, I actually want to be single. I want to concentrate on my business, my dogs, and
Clear your mind a bit.
So
Yeah.
so at this point is when you went back to what you know, you started seen each other again? Was that safe to say?
No, I wouldn't call it seeing each other. I was just pity seeing him.
Okay, fair.
No, it's that bad. I'll show you. You don't understand. Like, I was harassed.
Yeah.
You've seen some of the messages.
I have.
It's, babe, it's like essays. Like, I love you. I can't.
No response?
No, none. And then pics. Essays.
Sorry, that was just from the gallery.
No. Wait. You're not even ready. This man will turn the same picture black and white, coloured.
Not the same picture.
GIF. He even made it into loop and bounce.
His creative director. That's
Yeah. He's using his creativity.
He is great. I believe him.
I believe him. It's great. I hear it. So he was doing all of that. Then now you're back to so initially you was Pete seeing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you seen this guy for when did it start? When did you start
And I was hoping
Pete
I'd get my shit like too.
Smart.
I mean, that's the aim.
Fair.
Is to get the stuff.
And I mean, I'll be honest, he got me a Canada Goose jacket.
Yeah.
He paid for like a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I think, but with his missus's money. So this is what he does. Yeah. He used to spend about $3,000 a week, babe. $3,000 a week on hotels. This man would book 2 to 3 nights a week. Yeah.
So okay,
because he was staying at his fiance's parents' house. I found out.
Oh my God.
I didn't even know. He took me to the house they bought together.
Oh my God.
And he made it out like it was his house, and he begged me to move in there with him to his fiance's house.
I don't know why they're here.
Not the. This is. Yeah, I don't know. These flies are back
Sometimes
somewhere.
flies come here.
The flies just walking in.
They heard about my ex. They heard about my ex.
They smell it.
They literally.
Yeah.
They smell
Honestly.
the shit. Come in for a second. If you haven't already, just like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. It's not hard. Just do it. Back to the story.
Mm-hmm. So, obviously, we know when you broke up with this guy, you then started seeing another guy. And when that ended, he's doing all this messaging, etc., trying to get you back. At what point I'm guessing you guys, the lease run out, right? So the post.
Oh yeah, he's moved out.
He's moved out.
Yeah,
Where's
he's
all
gone
your
to
stuff?
Leytonstone.
Where's all your stuff?
He's taken them with him.
Apparently,
He's sold some of them.
Okay.
He's sold like my table, my TV bench, and they were like proper oak wood. They were so
So he's
beautiful.
profited
Yeah,
at this
of course
point.
he did. Yeah, a lot. Yeah. And then he had everything else with him. Even my sponge holder.
But
Not your sponge holder.
Even my sponge
that's
holder.
like a team with
He had everything. Everything you can think of a household would have. Like, you know, things that you don't even think about.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like, just basic things. Like, I had a Hoover, I had a robot Hoover, everything.
The toilet brush.
All my cups were like, you know, the double wall Bodum cups. They're like £15 each.
Yeah.
Like, I had everything.
So he's just walking around his new house to see memories of you.
Basically.
Mental.
And obviously shagging new girls in my bed, thinking about me. He even said to me, I spray your perfume just so I could like,
Oh my God, this is
Yeah.
definitely Joe from you.
This
this
is
guy's a sex pest.
insanity.
He's a sex pest.
I don't want to smell any of you if I'm done with you. Like, what are we doing
Yeah, but he
here? Like,
wasn't done
respectfully.
with me.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
obviously.
I was done with him.
Yeah, makes
That was
sense.
the
and I think
difference.
that's where the problem is. I think male ego is always like, nah, I have to be done with you.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't get to be done with
no,
me. I
guess
think
what,
that might
though?
be.
I can't speak to this guy's psyche because this is way out.
No.
bounds.
After the party,
Yeah.
I told him to leave and
Yeah,
he
of
wouldn't
course.
leave. I said to him,
house.
I'm going to call, the salon.
Oh,
I basically, after the party,
Yeah.
and I said to him, I'm not coming back to the house.
Yeah.
He went to the house, like, to feed the dog and stuff, and then came back to the salon to try and persuade me to come home. And I was like, no, I'm not coming home. We're done. Like, he wouldn't believe it because he thought I loved him that much that I could never leave him. I was like, who the fuck are you, bro? You're not my mum or my dad.
Yeah.
So fuck off.
Yeah.
Get out
Do
of
you know what I mean? Who
Yeah,
are
you
you?
saw the light, you saw the light.
Literally, like, and like him gaslighting me. He went around telling everyone at the party that was there that I was jealous, I was overreacting. And everyone believed him. My own friends believed him. Can you believe that?
how did they not believe you?
because they didn't see it.
No. What I'm saying is,
I didn't want to explain.
That's
I
what
said
I'm
to them,
saying.
I don't need to explain nothing to you. I know what I saw.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this with
I don't
you.
need just justification.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? I was like, we're not
even.
even doing this. You don't need to involve no one else. He's going around to all my friends trying to gather like a group of people to turn against me. I went, even if you turn everyone against me, I'm still not going to take you back.
She said the village ain't saving you.
Remember what I said earlier?
So I kicked everyone out and then I told him to leave. He left and then came back. And then I was like, you need to go. He wouldn't leave, right? He wouldn't leave. I had a coffee that was in my hand from 2 hours before that, yeah? It was cold coffee, yeah? I kept telling him to leave. He wouldn't. He kept coming in my face. I slapped him. I slapped him twice. And then I threw the coffee on him. And I was like, I'm going to call the police. And he just wouldn't listen. And in the end, I grabbed the phone. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I slapped him twice.
That's what you call clappuccino.
Yeah, literally. I grabbed the phone and then he left. And then I never saw him after that.
Cappuccino.
But then
I love it.
He made it out like he didn't want me because apparently I'm physically abusive.
Oh, because you reacted.
Man tried to use that.
Oh, get me out here, man.
And he told his family that I was physically abusive and that
You need a mic.
Apparently he left me because I was physically abusive. And I won't be shocked if that's what his fiance thinks and everybody else thinks about me.
Yeah. But I think, as I said...
Because you know I'm loud and leery and I'm like passionate. So they all think I would be aggressive.
An aggressive woman.
So far from it.
Yeah.
He's more aggressive than I could ever be.
I think what I
Do you
said
see what I
earlier,
mean?
Yeah,
like when women try to believe men and actually like listen to what they say, reason I say it works in their detriment, because it not only works in terms of their behavior, like they accept some of the things, but they equally don't tell their friends, so they don't want to embarrass themselves. And you not telling your friends, when things like this happen, they're like, no, I've never heard of him acting like this.
No, I told my friends, but I didn't explain it in that moment.
Yeah,
In that moment, I needed everyone to go.
Yeah, fine.
I was so fucking embarrassed. I was like, I don't want to be here right now.
And to be fair,
and in my own gaff.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
That's the biggest disrespect.
they didn't want to
It's
party
honest
stop
in your
though
own
as well.
situation.
And that's my point. If he did it at your birthday party, babe, I would have laughed about it. I would have been like, babe, can you stop behaving like this? This is embarrassing, yeah? And I would have pulled him to one side and been like, stop it.
Yeah.
But this was our place. Like, how the fuck are you going to do that to me and humiliate me like that and disrespect me like that? Do you see what I mean?
Big facts. Let's go back to the timeline. So let's fast forward back. So that was the party. We're going to fast forward back to when he moved out. He went to Leighton, somewhere around that vicinity.
Yeah.
He's now got your
He's
stuff.
got a girlfriend now as well.
Okay, wait. Stop. So has you got your stuff in that house? Have you been to that house?
Yes.
You've been to that house,
all the time, yeah.
Okay, fair.
He used to cook for me every day. He cooked for me every single day of our relationship.
And did he have
the new place?
The new
No,
place?
when we were together.
Yeah.
And he cooked for me at the new place as well.
So this new place...
Probably with his fiance's food.
Okay, so this new place, you did not know that he lived with another person there? Or did he live with someone else? Or was he living by himself at the time?
I think he lived with her,
At this new place, yeah? So do you reckon it was his place or he just jumped in?
No, I think it was his place.
Okay.
And I think she stayed with him
a bit of times. Okay, fair.
But it was all my bed, my furniture, my everything, my TV.
You saw all your stuff there?
All my stuff was in the new house, except for little things,
yeah.
2 tables, all my
the stuff that he sold.
Everything.
The stuff that he sold wasn't there, obviously.
Yeah, but only he only sold few things.
So, okay, how did you feel walking into a house and he's inviting you back to his house to cook for you and you got all your stuff there?
It was weird. It was so weird. And even
what was you thinking? What's going through your head? The dog, tell us about the dog.
So we had a French bulldog together that we paid for together. Yeah.
And he just took that dog?
Yeah. No, because basically, the reason why we got a dog in the first place is because me and my husband shared a dog together. Yeah. It was my dog.
Your first relationship?
Yes.
Yep.
It was actually my dog. Yeah. But when I left my husband, he was devastated. And because he was devastated, he was like...
And he's a good guy.
He's such a good guy. He was like, if you take the dog as well, I'm going to be so hot. And he got me that dog.
Yeah. Listen.
And literally...
But at least you asked.
Yeah, and
I was happy. Dog napped.
Yeah, I mean, no, we were still sharing my dog. I took my dog on the weekends. Me and my ex-husband.
No, I'm talking about the new guy, dog napped. So, at least the other one asked you.
Yeah, but he wanted that. So he wanted me
same,
to cut.
so you can have
that
the
was
communication.
the reason why he got the dog in the first place. He was so jealous of my relationship with my ex-husband that he wanted that. And he thought maybe if we had a dog together that I would just leave the other dog and do you see
focus
what
on this new dog with him.
Yeah, because he knew he was never good enough for me.
Crazy.
So it's all these like manipulations.
This sounds really traumatic.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? Like I knew what he was doing, but at the same time I kept saying, look, he's insecure. Maybe he thinks I'm going to go back to my ex-husband. I kept making excuses for his shitty behavior.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was really him being shitty. It wasn't,
So let's go back. You've now not go back to when you've gone to this Leytonstone house.
Yeah.
You're now seeing, you walk into this house, he's cooking for you, but you see all your old shit there.
Yeah.
You see a
And
little
these
dog
are-
yapping away. I'm like, bro, I swear I know that dog. What? Like, how you feeling? I want to know.
Can
Like,
you imagine if that
that's what
dog could speak?
That's what I'm saying. He's saying there's no
All the
chick.
things he's seen.
Don't be here next week.
He doesn't even bark. That's how like,
He's traumatized.
from him.
Traumatized.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's got the ick.
And do you know
Poor dog.
what? You know that day from the party,
Yeah.
the next morning,
stopped
my
barking.
ex-husband, because I told him everything, he took me to one of his mates who had a French bulldog for sale, and he bought me that.
So you got another
So
dog.
you know the Henry?
Yeah.
So that replaced Blue.
So now you don't care about Blue no more.
Oh no, Blue's their dog now. Blue's their dog now.
Blue done a
Apparently
couple
the
of bangers.
fiance, she's got him all over her Instagram and she's acting like it's her dog. So I'm like, nah. And I said to him, you have to pay me for at least the dog. I said, fuck everything else. I said, why am I paying for you and your fiance's fucking dog?
Fair
Do
question.
you see what I mean? But in all fairness, he probably spent a lot more than that. He probably spent so far 30.
Hear me out. I'm out. So okay, cool. So let's go back. We're gonna do quick timelines, yeah. So you went to the flat, saw the dog, saw all of this. So now this is that point he's trying to entice you back into his life, yeah. He's cooking for you again, like what you're accustomed to. What else is he doing for you?
Food is like the way too much.
Oh, he knew it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So now what else is he doing for you? Where you're like,
everything.
Like what?
He's booking events, he's booking concerts, all my favourite
Oh, you said
things.
hotels as well. I remember you saying
Everything.
So he's doing hotels.
Every
How many
week.
times are you doing these hotels?
Every week. Once, twice, sometimes 3 times
With his
a week.
money.
Well, we don't know.
Okay.
I feel like fiance's money. Apparently she makes 50 grand a month. He said he's with her because of that.
He said that.
Yeah, I've got it all on text, babe.
He's the one that
I
told.
sent it to his missus. I sent it to her the day I found out. His mum messaged me.
Okay, wait.
His mum messaged me on Instagram saying he's only with her for the money. I sent the fiance those screenshots. But do you know what's funny?
Yeah.
The fiance basically, he blocked me. I think he blocked me from her Instagram when he found out I was going to tell her.
Did you have access? Wait, can I ask you a question though? Because like men that do these kind of things have these tendencies to repeat behavior. Did he have access to your Instagram when he was dating you?
Never.
So why do you assume that? Do you get what I'm saying? Why would you assume that he has access to hers?
Because
especially if she's this big profile person who wants to just
she's
Instagram.
Okay,
let's just assume.
Right,
let's just assume.
I don't want to. I didn't want to do this. I don't want to talk about her.
Okay, we're not going to talk
But
about
she
her.
seems like the kind of person that wants to. She wants to be accepted in the white society.
Okay.
And she thinks she's white and she's not. And he will humble her real quick. Trust me. Like he will remind her how brown she is every fucking day. And she will. But she doesn't know it yet. Because at the moment, he's trying to still get access to,
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So basically, she wants to be accepted by the middle class, upper class, white society. So, and he fits that
mold.
So, and like for her, she's average, and for her, he's very good looking. He's not. He's so not. Like he's probably the lowest I've been with. But like very mediocre, babe. Yeah. But you know, like for some,
That's so
but
funny.
for you and me, he's very mediocre.
No,
I don't mean that
it
in
is
an
what
offensive
it
way.
is what it is.
Yeah, like, and I get it. I get
Yeah.
she's basically
Blindsided.
brainwashed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and he's probably running her business for her.
okay, because of
He's
the
doing
PR
all
stuff
of the
that he does.
creative stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like he has access to it.
Okay, fair. That's what I'm
Babe,
understand.
they've been together for over 2 years. Yeah, they've been engaged since August.
When?
This year.
This year.
He
Gone.
has not even a single picture of her on his Instagram. And I was friends with him on Instagram all this time.
Does she have pictures of him on hers?
Plastered. that's how I found out about her.
How did you find out? So how did you find out about this fiance?
Obviously we're friends on Instagram, right?
So this is after, by the way, just hear me out. So because I know we're bounced, so I'm trying to give just
I know,
everyone
it's
no, you're fine. You're fine.
Story.
So this is after all the dates, trying to get you back in the house, trying to take you out all these places, etc. Do all these nice things for you.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking, it's me and him again. We're trying again.
No, I'm not. No.
How long was this happening until you found out about this person?
2 years.
So okay, cool. Let me ask you a question. A serious question.
I wasn't. I swear to God, I was dating other people.
Okay, that makes sense now. Because in my mind, I'm trying to think, at what point do you then stop thinking as a person, think, okay, this is just me and him?
I had no intention of ever getting back with him.
Oh, you're just doing this for fun, because you're just fun. Okay, fair, understood.
Not even fun. It was just comfort.
Comfort, because that's what you knew.
Yeah. I would date other people.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sleeping.
Could he say otherwise?
What do you mean?
Would he say otherwise in regards to...
I don't know.
Let's just say how he...
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
there's not even one...
Well, especially if he's got another relationship, I doubt it.
And he's begging me constantly to move in back with him, to get back with him. I'm saying no. Okay, I'm saying it will never happen. Yeah. My parents have said to me, he's an evil cunt. You need to fucking leave him from day dot.
Yeah.
And I never listened to them.
Yeah.
And guess what? My mum was right. And when I left him, the day I left him, my parents said, it won't even be a choice. You won't even have the choice between him or us.
Yeah.
The minute you take this man back, we're gone.
Done for you.
There's no way I'm going to lose my mum and my dad.
For that.
Are you crazy? Like my mum and my dad, they only want the best for me. Yeah, I come from a very loved family, and this is why these people were so fucking jealous and petty.
All right, so okay, cool. So now we know there's that 2 year period where you're seeing him, and you obviously were using other people, so you weren't really caring. What changed? So at what point did you find out that, like you said, you had him on Insta, you had him on all these socials, he wasn't posting this other person?
All along, I knew. I had a gut feeling. Okay, I knew. Yeah, he said to me he was seeing this girl that works and travels abroad. He sees her once or twice a year, and they're just dating. This was his fiance. He was talking.
Wait, hold on. Wait, stop.
Yeah.
Pause.
He showed me a picture of her.
Wait, hold on.
He showed me a picture of her.
Okay.
So that's how I thought,
so he thought he's getting half truths, not full truths.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
I was like, I didn't even think that was his type. I was like, I was like, okay, I'm happy for you. Like, I want you guys to be happy. I was like, when is she gonna move back from like traveling? He was like, I don't know. And then this is how I'm too smart, babe. This is what I mean. He underestimates me.
Tell us. And hers, or you
so he's telling me that he was dating this girl, and obviously they've bought a house together, but he doesn't know that I didn't know at this point. He told me it was his house.
Okay.
Yeah, he told me he bought this house by himself, but he can't afford the mortgage. And so he goes, basically, I've had to ask this girl to move in as a lodger. But we're not together officially, but she's going to pay the rent. Yeah, because I need help paying the mortgage. He goes, I can't afford the mortgage. I was like, no, because don't forget, he proposed to me in June.
Wait.
He proposed to me in June. I knew that ring wasn't for me.
You need the mic.
Okay,
I knew that ring wasn't for me.
So wait, when was this house? Okay, we need to go time now. So when was this house that he kind of took you to?
He's had the house. I can't remember when they bought the house.
No, forget when they bought it. When did he take you to the house and say, I've now got a lodger? When was that when he said that to you?
He hasn't got the lodger yet. He told me about the lodger recently. That's when I found out about the fiancé.
Oh, that's how you found out about the fiancé?
They've bought the house ages ago.
Oh, so they bought the house ages ago.
She was never there when I went.
Never been there.
I've been there.
No.
So hear what I'm saying.
They bought the house.
They bought the house
but
together.
she's
didn't know about the
traveling,
house.
so she's never there.
Apparently, but no, she wasn't. She was there.
Oh.
So what I'm saying is,
he told you that she was traveling, but she was actually there.
But he didn't tell me they bought the house together either.
And she didn't know when she bought the house.
He told me it was his house.
When she found. Wait. Okay, this is what I'm trying to tell him. Okay,
let's break this down. He bought a house, yeah? After Leytonstone.
Yeah. How long after that is what I'm trying to work out.
I can't remember. Okay. I've got it all on my texts.
This year, yeah? Was it earlier? Was it the beginning of this year or mid this year?
Babe, I can't remember.
Okay.
But I'm going to get you everything. I'm going to get you all the timelines, I promise you.
She said she going to get us receipts.
So literally, I've got so many receipts. This is why he will never have the balls to come here and do his version. I would love him to.
Fair.
I would come and watch it.
She said.
I would come here and watch it, and I would face up with him because There's nothing on me.
Tell him
Not
that.
even
Big
one
man.
text.
One second. Let's tell him, man. It's time. It's that time.
First of all, actually, no. People viewing this, we're going to look into that camera, actually. People viewing this, I want you to ask for this gentleman, I took this man to come onto the show and tell his truth.
Oh, yeah.
If you're watching, we want you to come onto the show and tell your truth.
Talk your talk, my guy.
If you've got the balls.
If you've got the,
The rugby one.
the cojones.
I don't care about the
Cojones.
I promise you he can't.
You won't? We'll see if he does.
see.
Let's give this man a chance.
We'll see if he does. Okay, go on. Sorry, continue. So in fact, we're saying, the house that he brought you to, is he told you that he bought this house?
Yes.
But in fact, what you're now starting to understand is
No, 100%.
Okay, what you now know is they bought the house together.
Yeah.
And she was probably staying there at the
girl.
time.
How'd you know this?
But he was
I
still
don't know
bringing
if
you
she
over.
was. I
How'd you
don't
know?
know.
How'd you know that they bought it together?
I can't remember. How did I find out they've bought the house together?
We found out.
I can't remember.
That's fine. Okay,
how.
cool. Okay.
Oh,
Fine.
shit. On her Instagram. She posted
Oh, she done the keys
housewarming-
thing.
Yeah, housewarming thing. Everyone was asking to come to their housewarming party. They were congratulating
that's
them.
what happened.
That's how I found out. I couldn't believe it. You know when like
always
hot
social media.
Everything.
water runs down
your
your
bed, your
cold
Yeah,
showers,
that's what
mate.
mine.
Like
It's always
I
social
couldn't
media.
like all the head look
Yeah. Standing.
because I was like, no.
Like,
Like I don't think I'm the
Shock
smartest
horror.
person, but fuck me.
Yeah.
Like I was
funny.
like, how many times are you gonna con me?
Yeah.
Proper con
Yeah.
man.
So
when
that's
is it now?
okay. I'm trying to understand this. All right. So from the house now, because you said he proposed to you earlier on. You said on the mic.
He
said
begged me to move into that house with him.
He begged you to move into the house.
Babe, none of this, look, everything he was saying to me were lies. The proposal was a lie. I don't know
I'm
why
loving-
he was
I'm-
just,
so-
I feel
I'm
like he was
just
just
thinking the audacity is
testing me.
crazy.
So what
What?
exactly? What if he said yes?
Isn't it?
What if you said yes?
That's
What
what
would
I'm
he have
saying.
done?
I don't know what would I wish.
What
I
did
don't
he-
wish I
what
did
did he
because
say
I
yes?
wouldn't.
So can I ask
Are
you,
you
it would've
mad?
been a-
Are you
it would've been a
mad?
Neil
You think I
situation.
want to be her?
It would have been a Neil
I would've been
situation.
her.
It's crazy.
I would have been her.
I don't want that for you.
Are you
Man.
mad? Do I look like that kind of
No,
woman?
of course not.
Behave.
She does not.
Behave.
But hear me out. So from the moment he took you to the house and moved in with me, etc., to the moment that he took you on a 3-day holiday to
Oh, you
propose
took
to
me
you.
to
Like
so
that.
many.
Yeah, but okay, there was that one that was significant for you that
No,
you
there was
remember.
none that was significant for me.
No,
it was
do you not-
clearly significant for him.
No, do you not remember
'Cause-
the one where you literally said about the rings?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It wasn't significant to me. I was just going to see Jungle. It was a Jungle gig.
can I ask
Jungle
where
is
you
like
went?
my favourite
No,
Can I ask
band.
where you went?
really
Can I ask where you
great.
went?
Manor, what was it?
She
Tough
said she wanted
Manor.
to see
Oh,
Jungle.
babe,
Where
we
was
were
it?
backstage.
Was it in the UK?
Babe, yes, Bedford.
yeah.
We were backstage. He booked a cottage
Cute.
for me and my
Cute,
dog.
man.
Cute.
Yeah, man.
so
Well, your new
cute.
dog.
The new dog.
Yeah, the
dog.
new dog.
Oh,
and he loves the new
What's the
dog.
new dog
Looking
called?
after dogs,
Henry.
eh?
Oh, yeah, Henry.
Henry.
Not
Oh, and
Blue.
he's an upgrade. Babe, everything in my life is an upgrade
I
right
love
now.
that.
You
I
don't
love that.
understand.
I love that
like,
for you.
Blue's
including the
innocent part
dog.
in this.
Including the dog.
Right. So walk us through fiance times.
I only just recently found out about her.
Right. So
And
if
when
it was
When
recent,
did you go
it's
to the
quite...
flat then?
Oh.
The house. When did you go to the house?
She's
Ages
been going to
ago.
the house.
Yeah, but I don't. I've been asking the question. No one's answering this.
All right,
No,
cool.
she did.
I can't remember
No,
the
that's
exact
what I'm saying.
date.
So give me a rough.
I've actually got the
Can I ask
Deliveroo.
you a question?
Find the Deliveroo orders.
Can I
One
ask you a
second. Give me a
question?
rough timeline.
Yeah.
I sent her
Not
my
when you-
Deliveroo
not-
orders to her flat. To
doesn't
her,
need to be
to
exact
the
date.
house.
Yeah.
Not when you started. So you found out about her in June.
No, I
No,
only
she's
found
only
out
found
about her
recent.
like in November, end of November, just
And when was the
recently.
last time you went there?
I can't remember.
Prior to that.
Okay, so when's the first time you went there? That's most
But
important.
I
part.
only went there the last time because he's been refurbishing it. The house has been a construction site.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's like knocked it out. Apparently he moved into her parents' house, but I didn't
that
know.
meantime.
In the
He told
meantime.
me he was living with his mates. He was renting a room from his mate. And every time I spoke to him, the house in the background, it looked so old and like, you know, like I can't explain it, but like proper like old people
Yeah,
home,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like,
Traditional.
no, not even traditional.
No.
Like
No.
no. Like you know, like plastics
down.
in your on your
Yeah.
sofa kind of times.
My
Like,
nan used to
yeah,
have that,
bro.
man. Shout
So
out my
I'm
nan.
like,
Oh,
what
yeah,
kind
man.
of friends like owns that kind of like?
Oh, so who's
I
telling you?
hadn't-
Where was he telling you he was?
He was saying he was living with his mates, like renting a room through his mates, but
Yeah.
really he was living with her parents. Apparently she's Sri Lankan. So, you know, me being me, I'm not in a thing way. I know this is going to sound really bad, but you know when someone's a foreigner, I know their house is like that.
Yeah.
From
Got the
my house,
traditional- got
our
traditional-
houses,
yeah.
But then I know when it's not a foreigner's house.
Yeah.
This looked like a foreigner's house. He has no foreign friends. All of his friends are white.
Got you.
Yeah, so I was
It's
like,
different, it's
who are
different.
you renting from? I know all your friends. You hardly have any.
Yeah.
I can count them on one hand. They're all your rugby friends
He
because that's
said
all you.
She said even
his
Billy no
work-
mates.
Babe, even his workmates hate him.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Because they all know he's racist, he's horrible, and he tries so hard to pretend like he's this woke person. And I'm sorry, you need to be awoke.
Okay, cool. So,
not
all right.
woke.
So,
yeah?
so just for everyone's on.
Come to me when you're awoke.
So
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah.
So I need to be awoken on a
They
fact.
don't even know.
Wait, hear me out. I need to be awoken on the fact of when the first time you went to this house that he supposedly bought with his fiance, because that's important.
And he still had my furniture in there.
In the house that he has with his fiance.
Yeah. All my furniture was
Yeah,
still
that's
there.
what it's saying.
No, good. No, that was Leighton. There was the other house. That's what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, but he
Leighton's
took,
the
he
same
took
house.
That's
all
not the
that.
same
Oh,
house. That's not
okay.
the same. This is what I'm
But
saying
she,
to you.
but,
Wait, hold
but
on.
Ash is
What-
saying that he took the furniture to
Yeah.
the new one.
He took the furniture from their flat to
Yeah.
Leytonstone.
Yeah.
To then took it from Leytonstone.
Yeah.
place.
To the
That's
new
what I'm saying.
Fine.
Yeah.
He's
I
getting
was
lost in the
unclear, I
story
was
because
unclear.
I'm getting lost in the story, and I know the
I
story.
know.
So there's another place
I know.
after Leighton.
They're still
Yeah, the
that's
Leighton
their new
house
they
was a
bought together.
rental.
They bought.
Oh,
He
they
rented that,
Fine.
and I think she occasionally
And then
lived
moved
with him.
into somewhere after
And then
that.
they bought the house together, apparently.
Fine,
but I
okay, yeah,
didn't
cool.
know. He told me it was his house. He bought it by himself.
Yeah,
And I
but he
believed
needed a
him.
lodger
I had
in
no
because-
reason to think
Fine, yeah,
It's
no,
otherwise.
just so funny. Even after everything, you still believed him.
Yeah.
And that's really interesting to
Yeah.
me. Because it's like,
Because
how
I never-
is it,
he never
when is
really
it that you
lied.
have had, when is it that you stop believing him?
I never
fact-
not
You just
believed
never-
Yeah,
him.
he never lied though.
Do you know what it was?
It's the emotional attachment, isn't it?
It was no. Do you know what it was that gave me the ring? So
Okay.
he showed me the ring when we were at the jungle gig, and he said, "I basically got you this ring."
When was that roughly as well? So I like time like this
That
time on my
was when was it? June or July? No, he proposed to her in August. July, yeah, he proposed to me either June or July. I
So
can't
you went to
remember.
this tough mother.
Toft Manor.
Oh, I thought you were a tough
So it's
mother.
called
First they'll
Toft
go through
Manor.
mud and they'll climb
It
into
was
they
a
were doing that
jungle
assault
gig.
course. That's what I thought he was doing.
And the funny thing is, we had backstage as well. So imagine, like everyone's videos, you can
Yeah.
see me and him kissing. I've got pictures and everything.
Yeah.
Like he's all over me. He's the one. He's the one
Run
that
it
booked
up.
everything.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, like
What-
at the gig, he
Yeah.
showed me a picture of the ring, and he said, basically, I've spent so much money on this, and basically, he's tried to propose to me before. He said he wants to get married, and I said to him, I don't want to ever get married again.
Again, when
Yeah.
was this? When you guys were together or when in the new
So when
phase?
we were together,
Yeah.
I said to him, I never want to get married again.
Okay, so about 2.5 years ago.
Yeah,
Part
before.
that, yeah.
But then obviously he made it out like that ring was for me. He
Yeah.
showed me the picture and he
Yeah.
said, I'm going to propose. And I said, don't you dare. Because I said, you know that cat? No. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So I said, don't you ever dare because you know I'm never going to marry you.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we left it there.
Yeah.
Fine.
But I knew that I had a feeling that
That wasn't for
ring
you.
was for someone else. I don't know why. This is what I'm saying, babe.
Was it the fact that he
I
didn't
knew-
ask you for
Never
your ring
lied.
I
size?
knew,
Wait, guys.
I knew, yeah. That dropped something in my heart, yeah. And he went to, what was it again?
Did he ask you
That
for your
place.
ring size? Asha, did he ask you for
He
your
didn't
ring
need
size?
to. He already knew. What was that? What was that place? Wilderness Reserve. Do you know about
Yeah.
Wilderness
Yes, I
Reserve?
do.
Yeah,
I
So
do.
he went there a couple of months before, yeah, or I can't remember when he went, but I saw that on his Instagram.
But those spots are beautiful.
Yeah. So I said to him, I know, because he had
someone
Blue
else.
with him, right?
Yeah.
Imagine, yeah, he went there with his fiance and he only posted pictures of him and the dog. So, yeah, so I said to him, I know you went there with a girl. I know. I don't know why, I know. I'll show you messages. He's going, you're crazy. If I went with a girl, I would have pictures of her. Who would allow that if they, all this bullshit, yeah? So I was like, kind of true. He's like, if I had a girlfriend, don't you think I'd have her on my Instagram?
Duh,
He
no.
goes, you're my ex-girlfriend. You're on my Instagram as my friend. Don't you think she'd see that? And I'm like, it's true. Like, if my boyfriend had his ex as a friend on his Instagram, I would be like, then you're gonna post my fucking picture because I want her to see that you're with me. But nothing. He's not even tagged in her pictures. Yeah,
I'm gonna be so honest. It does sound like you're mad.
I'm mad. I'm so mad because I've been conned.
From an outsider's point of view, it sounds like you're crazy because there's no evidence that
apart from the receipts.
Apart from the
Evidence
receipts
of
that
what?
are
There's
personal.
evidence of everything.
Apart from the receipts that are personal in your phone, but the Instagram, the socials, it does sound like you're crazy.
It would sound constructive.
If you
didn't have the receipts.
But the problem here is that because you know the truth and because you know your gut is not lying, it's peak for him because it's like, okay. Because you know him. You know that he wouldn't be in the wilderness.com whatever on his own with a dog. You know.
Oh, no, but he said he was there for his shoot. I went for work.
But if it was for work, there would have been also footage of work.
People. Yeah.
Well, no, he wouldn't post his work.
Okay.
He would post like where he is, but he wouldn't post his work.
This guy's good at what he does.
He's a professional. It sounds like he's a professional.
Don't forget, he's a creative director.
He is a con man.
Yeah.
You know, what is it called? Baby Reindeer ain't got shit on him.
Oh.
He's like Baby Reindeer on crack, but also a sex pest. Also a fucking pervert.
Okay,
there's so much.
Okay, so let's bring this back. Yeah, I heard the perverted loud and clear.
Oh my God, you've seen them.
But wait, here.
The gifts and everything.
Oh, no, I haven't seen
black and white.
Gifts. They might see
I
it.
need to
You're in a gift.
He's a
G.
Man turned his dick pics into gifs. Where they're moving.
Hold on.
Jumping.
Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend.
Yeah, jumping.
Asking
Exactly.
for a friend. How do you do that?
For real. That's
Just
crazy.
asking for my
I'll
friend.
give you his details. You can ask him.
Wait.
He's a
Okay,
pro.
all right, cool. So
They're not even pretty.
can I ask you a question then? Why now?
What do you mean?
So obviously we spoke a week ago, obviously, and then we were just like, you want to tell your story because obviously the his, hers, and truth is what we do.
Because he's lied. He's lied about me.
But no, I was saying why now? What's triggered this moment? Was it because you found out about the fiance? Have you confronted him?
About what?
This whole thing,
Of course I did.
So how did that play
And he
out?
said that he basically rushed into proposing to this girl, although he didn't want to move on from me. He goes, I knew you didn't want me, so I had no choice, and I needed access to you because I just can't let go of you.
Okay, so I showed you.
He's sexually addicted to
let's
me.
play this. So let's play this back. I've shown you a ring, by the way. How do I now say I'm proposing to another girl? How did we get to that stage?
Oh no, it was always her ring.
No, we know that now.
He was always going to propose to her with that ring. He was never going to propose to me.
No, but you said that.
So what do you think he was trying to get out of the situation of showing you the ring?
Showing you the ring.
What do you think he was trying to get out of that?
To see a reaction. Temperature check.
One, that.
Yeah.
He also wanted to know if I still really wanted him.
Yeah.
Because it's going to boost
temperature
his
check.
ego.
It's to see what will happen if...
And I genuinely think he still does love me.
So then if you said yes,
Yeah.
what do you think he would have done at that moment?
I don't know. But I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Because I would have never. I'll be honest. There wasn't even 1% of me that wanted to. I came back. What happened when I came back from that trip? Yeah. I told her everything that happened. And I said to her, I can't believe he's going this far.
Yeah.
But I said to her, I know that ring wasn't for me. And she kept saying to me, no, I think you should consider him because I know you loved him. And they all thought he was being truthful. They were all telling me I was crazy for not getting back with him because of, babe, he would show up at my salon every other day with a plant.
Yeah, no man with a relationship could do that.
Not flowers.
Are you crazy?
Guys.
No man with a relationship could do that.
He did
She
that when we
said
were together.
plant.
Every week I used to
keep
get
alive.
Deliveroo, lunch.
Yeah, but
breakfast.
but you're together, so I could
but even
justify
after.
doing a delivery
even
order.
After, even when I left him and he was with his girlfriend, he was sending us lunch every other week, babe. I would get medicine from Deliveroo. If I tell him I've got a headache, I'll get medicine and shit.
I'm gonna take a sip.
You
on
don't
the
understand, babe. This man looked after me. Do you see why I was it was hard. I'm not gonna lie. I went Iceland, and he would look after me.
All right, cool. That was what, July?
What was?
When you went to
Tough Manor. Jungle gig.
And then you see him, or
But
you heard
don't
that
forget, I'm with him every week. all the time.
So you're still
That's
seeing
not,
them.
yeah, like you're thinking we're just seeing each other once a month. No,
Did you
we're
not
seeing
start
each
seeing a
other
routine?
every week.
Did you not start seeing a routine that like it breaks like
You
you're
couldn't
thinking,
speak to her.
This
So
man
like
answers the phone whenever I call him.
on a Friday,
This
why
man
you-
comes to see me. He spent Valentine's Day with me just to prove he wasn't with anyone. He was with me on the 13th of Feb and 14th of Feb. I didn't even want to be with him. But he felt the need to prove to me that he was not with anyone.
I respect that.
Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Can I ask you a question? Like, woman to woman, this is obviously November that you found out all of this stuff.
Yeah, recently, yeah.
How do you feel right now? Because, like, right now you're on smoke. And
Shall I be
hear it.
honest?
No, like, how are you feeling, though?
I should have.
Has it sunk in yet? Or?
No, for sure, babe. It sunk in the day I saw it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. But,
yeah.
like, now, how are you feeling now? What are you doing moving forward?
Oh,
You're not going to go back.
Are you crazy? I've
Just
never wanted to go.
check.
Babe, I've never wanted to go back. This is the problem, right?
Okay.
He's making it out like that was the case. It's not the case. I've never, you'll see, when you see the receipts, you're going to be shocked.
Okay.
You're going to be like, why
It
are
will
you
all
even
make
this
sense.
angry when this man was so obsessed and I'm not even responding to him for a week.
Yeah.
And it's every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I had enough. So she had to deal with it.
You're bored now.
He didn't even know.
Okay.
She was the one messaging him,
Okay.
pretending to be me. Because I'm like,
Shout
I'm so
out,
done with
bestie.
it. I'm so done with
Fine.
it.
Before we get to that point,
Yeah.
I've got another question. So,
Yeah.
all right, cool. From the moment he proposes to you
Yeah. I mean, I
to
said
the
no.
moment you find out, November, what is happening between that time? Like,
I was with him every week.
You're still seeing each
I
other?
was with him every week, 3 times a week, hotels, everything.
And then,
Okay.
He even took me to the farmhouse. We went for a food festival.
between
She said-
August and November.
She
Double-
said,
this is
I'm
We're
telling
in
This is
every
a double
week, and he's
life.
all over me. And imagine his missus does events and podcasts at the house.
After he
She's
proposed to her.
So hear me out. So you said
Okay.
to Tats, when she
Wake
asked you out,
up.
I'm there.
He's gonna steal from you, and all I'm doing is showing you that. Now I'm the baddie.
So this is the thing. I'm gonna say it straight. Like I'm a pro woman. Yeah.
Same.
Right. So if you see that another woman is in trouble or could possibly might go through what you're going through or what you've been through, what you're trying to do is kind of.
I don't want to break them up.
You don't want to break them up,
No.
but you want to kind of divert her from making the same mistakes
Babe,
as you.
I messaged her mate.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh.
I showed her all the receipts.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah. And I said to her friend, this is what he messaged me, saying he's marrying her for money.
Okay.
This is what his mum said, that he's marrying her for money. I'm not telling for her to leave him,
No.
but she needs to make a contract where if he ever fucks up, you get to have everything.
Just so that she's not left where
That's
you
what
were
I said.
left.
I said to her,
Okay.
because he did that to me, and he will make you think. He basically love bombs you. Yeah, babe, he was still love bombing me even now. He loved bombed me through. But I'll be honest with. All right, this is gonna sound really like big-headed and really bad, but like that's all I know in relationships. Like my friends go to me, he's love bombing you, and I'm like, no, babe, you need to put your standards higher. This is how all my men treat
hold on.
me.
Before-
My husband
Fair.
treated me like that. My husband, whatever I wanted, he got me. It's not about material things. I'm talking about emotional
affection.
support, everything, whatever I needed. I went through such hard times. I was bullied by other businesses. People tried to like fuck up my business, tried to launder money through my you don't understand. And I never accepted it. I worked so hard and I invested I come from an immigrant family, that had nothing. We lived in council houses and my parents worked every day and night. I grew up like by myself almost because my parents had to work so hard. I used to go to the factories at 3:30 after school and spend like my time my mum works with Burberry. She used to work in Burberry factories and Jigsaw. And I would go there after school and spend literally until 7:30, 8 o'clock with my mum in the factory. Do you see what I mean? Like that was my childhood. I didn't know it. Like people would go to piano lessons and horse riding and did tennis.
But
and,
you knew hustle.
yeah, exactly. Hence why I am the way I am now.
Okay.
Yeah. And he was never number one over my business or anything because I know better.
Okay.
Do you see
Fair.
where I'm
Fair,
coming
fair,
from?
fair.
And my parents have taught me that, So yeah.
So you've come from good grounds and you've got your head in the right place.
Yeah.
So you can't really be fooled like that. Like no one's throwing sand in your eyes.
Hence why he could only steal my furniture.
So in this
Never
moment,
my dignity.
if you had something to say, if you had one thing to say, leave it. Let's say leave it as is. You're not gonna be with this guy
Ever.
Cool.
I don't
You've
even
made
see
peace
him.
with that.
Yeah.
What would you want to say to whoever you want to say it to?
Don't believe the bullshit. It's all lies. But you know what? Maybe you need to find out in your own way.
Okay.
And, I can only tell you, but I can't,
force.
Do you see what I mean? It's not even about forcing. I'll be honest with you. It was more... It was painful going through that. Yeah, it was so hard for me because I've never been conned like that. Yeah. Like friends have lied to me and stuff, but it wasn't like that.
It's a different kind of depth.
It's a different, it's like, it's because I feel like he's had access to my body. I feel
I hear it.
Yeah, because if I knew he had a girlfriend, let alone a fiance, he wouldn't have been allowed to even touch me. He wouldn't have even been allowed to breathe next to me. So I genuinely feel physically abused.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, and that's what's sad. Like, you don't have access to my body like that. And like, because you're not being truthful. What's the difference between you spiking my drink and sleeping with me?
That's a shout.
Or you making out like you're this person that you're not to sleep with me?
Yeah.
To have access.
There's
no
mad
difference.
No.
Do you understand?
No, I hear
so
that.
I'm fighting to make this a law where if you con someone and you're like lying.
I think it's in the works, if I'm honest.
It needs to be.
Yeah,
it
is in the
same
works.
for women.
Yeah.
Any woman that does that too should be also punished. Like, it's not about, like, I don't feel like I've lost anything.
Yeah.
If anything, I feel like I've won.
Yeah.
This is why I don't want them to break up. Because he'll be outside my fucking house,
Yeah.
not hers. Do you understand?
So
I don't want that. I don't want to be the one causing anything. And I don't want to be the one that he turns to and says, this has all happened because of you and da-da-da-da-da, and I want you back again.
Do you think in a way you won't trust yourself if that happens?
Oh, no, babe.
Trust yourself in what sense?
Babe,
Because
I
if he
would've gone
does
back
come
to
knocking
him.
at her door...
Babe, I would have gone back to him before.
Do you trust yourself
I never
now?
went back to him. Remember that.
All right, okay.
So-
Ever.
Because there are women that would be like, all right, cool, if
Of
I was
course
in that
there is.
situation, I've been over you or whatever, but if you are
And
caught in a
because of
problem,
my anger
you
right
knock
now,
on my door,
you're
are you going to
thinking that
receive
might
them?
be the case. When you see the receipts,
Yeah.
your
I'll understand
whole,
what-
Yeah,
okay.
right now, you wouldn't even be saying any of this.
Fair.
She said,
And I'm not
Saying
gonna
all
lie.
you will tell.
I'm not going to lie.
respect
When
that.
you
I can't
see
lie,
my
I respect that.
messages as well,
Yeah.
there's been so many occasions where I don't want to meet him. He's
Yeah.
begging me because he's booked a hotel
Yeah.
and he offers to pay me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And I accept it.
This flight,
I'm not gonna lie.
This flight, get
So, like, I was...
down, flight.
Where's that come from?
It comes on this like here, shit. Fucking hell, sorry about that, babe.
Go on,
I was
sorry.
scared, I'm not going to lie. I was like, okay, when I expose this, am I going to look like a
Question: How much
prostitute?
is he
No,
offering?
no,
How much is
no,
he
yeah,
offering to
I
pay?
You didn't take it.
How
You
much?
did.
is he
You'll
offering
You'll
to
see on
pay?
the text.
Yeah, she
Fine,
didn't
okay.
take it, so
So
no.
You can
cool.
expose it. I
you
did.
can say that.
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, fair
A few
play.
times I did. It's
Oh,
my
so
own
did-
fucking money.
Yeah, run it back.
Alright.
Run
She
it back.
said
Cool.
what she said with
He
chest.
got me a Canada Goose jacket for $3,000.
Alright, run it back. But yeah,
All right, cool. So you got
Still
to
got
this
to buy
point.
And
you
that's just
5
one.
more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
to buy your
Babe,
phone.
That's
Hold
just
on.
one of the tokens.
Babe.
Yeah,
Okay.
What happened the day that I found out was a Friday, wasn't it? About the fiance. And we're fighting on the phone.
Yeah.
On Saturday, I got a delivery presents
What was
that
it?
he sent me.
He must
like,
be fuming.
What
No,
was
he
it?
sent it ages
Obviously, I
ago.
know he must be fuming. Like, damn it. He must have been
What was
fuming.
it? What was it?
Hey, can I do a
So
check?
I'm opening a speakeasy, a bar.
Yeah.
And he sent me like stuff for, I still don't know what some of it is. I've never seen it ever in my life because I've never owned a bar before. Right, we think it's, what? Yeah, we'll find. Do you know what? I'll be honest. That was the only reason why I wanted to message him all this time, to ask him what that
What the
was,
hell
because
it
I don't
was.
know what it is. I don't even know what to do with
We'll
it.
help you work out. There's
I
enough
know.
heads in it.
Yeah.
I know
I'm
someone
not
that has a
going
bar. I
to,
can
don't
ask
you
them if
worry.
you want.
Yeah,
Send me a
yeah,
picture.
we know a
I'll
couple of people.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
ask the people.
It's weird. It looks like a stamp, but it's not. It's all metal. It's weird.
Yeah.
It's like a
Wow.
logo and it's upside down. And he's got me
Might be your
clear
new
eyes.
underwear.
Yeah.
Might be your new underwear. Get me. I like you naked. Just
Yeah, he's
stab
got
yourself
a lot of stuff for the bar,
Yeah.
basically. This is what I'm saying, babe.
Tell
Like,
us what's in
just the
store.
plants alone that he sent me is probably like $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, plants are expensive.
Yeah, they're not
Oh no,
cheap.
he comes to my salon every week with a plant. If he doesn't, we get 1 cent.
That's crazy.
So, all right, cool. So what I'm getting is
When you see my salon, you'll understand. It's like a green heaven. Literally, it's all plants everywhere.
My roots need doing.
You're gonna love it.
What I'm getting is you've clearly had your conversations with him. You've clearly tried to tell his new girlfriend's friends. He's still not left. Like, what's the current state of play?
What do you mean?
In this moment today?
Yeah.
Oh no.
What's in store for you and him?
Yeah.
And her?
Like, no, we don't even know what's the communication like.
There's none. Do you know how much the universe has my back?
Go on.
So you know when you try to send someone a message on Instagram, you can only send one message, right? And they need to accept you.
Yes. Request. It goes
My
to request.
mum found that girl's driver's license 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
What?
Yeah, this is nuts, by the way.
Yeah. And I messaged
his girlfriend or her friend?
No, her friend.
So you know the fiance.
Yeah.
She does podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's quite famous apparently in podcasts.
Yeah.
I've seen it. All she does is victim
Yeah,
blame.
yeah.
This is why I wasn't surprised about anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised about
Do you think that's
anything.
the invisible thread that they talk about? You know the invisible thread?
I don't know.
You don't know about the thing?
No, I have no idea.
you
Tell
could
me
be
more.
Like, I'll make it super short. So, like, let's say you're going through something or, feeling. And at the end of the invisible thread is where you want to get to or what links you to you and the person. In between, the invisible thread will be things that happen in between that will connect you to your ending.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is your mum found this driving license. So that's the invisible thread that leads you to the end. Got you.
And it's funny that it was my mum.
Yeah,
and she was the one person that never liked him.
Oh,
from
okay.
day dot.
Yeah, it's the invisible thread.
From the minute she met him, she said, there's something about his aura that is
isn't
not
right.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
He looks very like...
standoffish.
Not standoffish. You know, like someone that's got a secret agenda, hidden agenda. Conniving. Calculated. And he is. I feel like he was using me all along.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
I was never good enough for him because, you know, like, all right, the way he was manipulating me and the way he was putting me down, there's no way. Like, the only thing that's keeping him there is the money. Yeah?
Okay.
And he's made that very obvious. And he was happy to spend that money on me.
Fair.
So he sounds quite money.
I feel like his plan was to eventually leave her and have me move in there. I'll be honest with you.
Ooh.
I genuinely believe that.
That's
why he planned all of this. I promise you.
I wouldn't have predicted
Even
that.
the wedding ring is shaped the way, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. He buys her things that he buys me, things that he knows I like. It's so funny.
So, yeah.
Man said,
yeah.
copy and paste.
What do you mean? He buys her my perfume. Come on now. Just closes his eyes.
Copy and paste.
And imagine, I'm 5'11" height. She's 5'3". So that was the only thing that would amount to the same feeling, you know? Not in a thing way. I don't mean that in a horrific...
The smell.
The smell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I didn't clock where that was going. I'm sorry. Am I naive mind here to work out? Sorry, tell me later.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I went a bit too...
No, that's fine.
Sorry, I can be very transparent. I'm very transparent.
We love transparency.
We love transparency. That's what we're all about.
And you know,
but then these are the people that get affected the most, babe.
It's the problem.
Because we're so like...
vulnerable.
Yeah.
And we're open and we're...
Do you know what? I will never change. People like him will never make me change. I still see the best in people.
Okay, perfect.
It's funny you say that, because I'm going to tell you something. I tweeted the other day something along the lines of, look after your women because that same woman is in another man's prayers. So don't worry. You're in someone else's prayers.
Oh, I'm already.
So your story is not finished.
Talk, man.
So don't worry about that.
I'm already there, babe.
Yeah.
Talk, man.
And for the other women, do your background checks, because you see what?
Investigate, darling.
Sometimes the Instagram is
do your
not
journalism.
enough.
But you know what? Sometimes people need to learn their lessons
100%.
in different types of ways.
In different types of ways.
Sometimes it is getting hurt. I'll be honest with you.
Yes,
Sometimes it
it's
is getting
true.
hurt to make them understand. Either in your case,
She
sometimes
seems like
appreciate.
his fiance seems like she has very similar thing to me.
Yeah, so
she seems very loved. She seems like she's got amazing parents. Like just looking
Which
at
is
her,
good for her.
Yes, which I'm very happy about, because if it was someone like him, they would have been so fucked.
Yeah, but do you think we ever think about
after
it?
something like this?
Think about it.
Babe, I'm sorry. I hope they will be happy, but I do think they're both serving a purpose in each other's life.
Aisha, hear me out.
It's like more of a deal.
Aisha, hear me out. When I
between
say
them.
this.
Do you see what I mean?
No,
and
I
a
hear
lot
it.
of marriages are nowadays.
Sometimes it is a
and
deal.
this is why I
Yeah.
will never get married again.
Yeah.
Hear
Ever.
me out. Let me tell you something now. Most people that are those conniving, calculate people do it to the nicest people.
Yeah.
Because nice people
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, nice people only reflect what they see.
But there is
So if
something
I-
that protects us, though. that you
110%.
can't see.
110%.
Your
So if I
aura,
live my
your
life
good aura.
every day thinking that everybody's nice, of course,
You're doomed.
one idiot or prick or whoever they may
But we
be.
can't change.
But exactly, I don't want to change. I don't think anyone should. All I'm saying is just make sure that
Learn.
you have your wits about you, and just like you say,
I
sense
still
check.
have
But then
people
equally,
using me.
it's-
But it's fine. They're idiots.
fun.
Do you
Karma
know
is a
what?
real
They're
thing.
idiots. They're the idiots,
Yeah.
babe. Because
Facts.
you'll only use me once or twice.
After that, it's done for
It's
you.
God's
Yeah,
timing. It's
like-
God's
It's
timing.
God's
You'll
timing.
find someone
Do you
that
see what I
God's
mean?
timing.
Like,
appreciates you and gives
Yeah.
you what you need to. Like,
Your
truly
happy
sees
ending
you
is
for who
around
you
the
are.
corner. And karma is a real thing.
Big
It
fact.
took me
know.
forever to understand that. But
I
it
could
is.
never sleep with someone just for their money. I'm sorry.
And
Like,
you know what? You see those standards will serve you in the
yeah,
right
I'd rather
time.
live in a
You
council
keep
flat with
that.
one bedroom.
Yeah.
with my little box room.
yeah.
Yeah, but
That's what-
sleep with something that actually like.
That's authentic.
Something.
Something.
So
You
what?
said something. I didn't point it out.
I'll be honest, they're all
Why?
some things now.
I just had to point shit out. I'm sorry. Listen, thank
Come
you
on.
so much for tuning in. This has been His, Hers, and the Truth, the first ever guest I tell her
Live.
story. I'm sure you
Oh, I
guys.
feel so
listen,
special.
Come on, man.
You are, man.
I
You know how
really
they,
do.
You know how in there we're gonna obviously they're gonna go crazy and then we're still gonna ask for a part 2 and we'll let you know if that ever comes. But please like,
No, we're
subscribe.
coming with the receipts.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. Yeah, let us know if you want a part 2. There's always details that we can always go into. If there's a question that we haven't asked, please feel free to do so, and we'll put that in the next episode. But thank you so much, by the way.
We
And
thank you so much.
No,
Thank you
thank
for
you
your
for having me. This has
vulnerability,
been
man.
so fun.
No.
It's been amazing.
Yeah, it's like
Enjoyed it.
therapy.
I've been on edge. I'm not gonna lie. I've been
Oh,
on edge.
really?
Yeah.
I've been on edge.
That says a
We'll
lot for
talk
her
after.
as well.
Yeah, we'll
that
talk
says a
after.
lot for her. But
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't
she's
wait.
never on edge. I don't know how.
I can't
need
wait
to
to
understand
feel
this
you.
myself.
been tipping over my seat.
All right, cool. So, but yeah, so we're just gonna give a round of applause to our guest and just say thank you very much.
Thank you, Aisha.
Guys.
I know that you guys have been scratching like crackheads waiting for this moment. So
All
this
right,
is the
then.
moment where we will freestyle and take parts of the show to make it entertaining. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Choose a word.
Wait. Hold on.
No, it is what it is.
Hey. Dude, quickly.
Oh, for
Wait,
goodness
wait,
sake,
wait,
guys,
wait,
that was
wait,
really
shut it.
great.
Keep it in though, because we
Fuck
love
off.
you.
That was great.
Go. We love you.
Should we
for
do it
it,
again?
That was so
Do it again.
good.
So this is the moment.
Yeah.
My favorite moment of the show. We're going to the freestyle. And in this moment, what do we do?
It's a rhyme.
We pick a word, and then one person has to continue the rhyme from there.
Talk to them.
Whoever stops continuing it
Yeah.
clearly has a forfeit.
Yeah.
You don't know what the forfeit is.
We know what the forfeit is.
In fact, the forfeit stopped, but we're gonna
We'll talk about that another day.
Another
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
And today, I chose the word last week.
Yeah.
I think it's you today, Ty.
The word this week is cheating.
Man,
That fly.
that flies back again.
Fly. He's coming back. Hey, God, cheating. Who do you want to start? Tatiana, if you're fancy.
Cheating. I looked through the mirror and I saw that he was beaten.
Oh, oh! I looked through the mirror. I didn't know what I was seeking.
I saw him trying. I saw him sneaking.
And when I asked him, he was defleeting.
I felt like my heart was broken. I felt like it was leaking.
I saw the receipts. I knew he was scheming.
I had to wait till he fell asleep so I could get his phone. You see me peeking.
Oh. He proposed to her, but I was peeping.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
He proposed to her, but I was peeping.
Peeping, okay. She eventually found out. She knew I was creeping.
And then he told me some words and I started leaking.
Yay!
I'm trying to delete all those memories. I'm trying to bleach them.
That's a bleach is crazy, by the way. Aye. She said she was leaking. I think she was more seeping.
Then I sang TLC. I know he was creeping.
I said that, but we'll let
You
that
said
go.
creeping about a few,
I said-
like
yeah, I said
17
creeping.
times.
Nah,
but
I
I'll
didn't
keep
hear
going.
it.
Go.
Gotta repeat.
I know they didn't buy these presents because I know they're cheap in.
I'm still trying to work out the numbers. Those 2 dogs, well, they're both conceiving.
I apologize for our profanity. You're going to have to bleep it.
I'm starting to rap in these things. They call me Meek in.
Fair play. I had a shape on. Was I ringing?
All those lies he told me, I was deep in.
But all the messages I've got, I didn't delete them.
The truth, I think they're both still seeking.
The lies he told, I still believed them.
The lies he was creating, he's just conceiving.
Listen, sometimes I look to God and tell him, listen, I keep praying.
There's only so much that I can believe what he's saying.
I want to believe the truth. I want to believe faith, but I don't know what to believe in.
I thought you said believing. But okay, cool. Yeah.
You never said
He can talk all this talk. He's saying what he's saying, but I don't know what he's portraying.
If only the dogs were speaking.
We could go on because things are hard. I can't lie. We could go on. But listen,
hold on.
Go on.
He might have one more in the tank.
Go on.
No, I was just going to say, we can't even speak to the dogs because one of the dogs ain't even peeping.
He ain't even peeping. Come to light.
Oh, no, wait.
I said that.
On the way to the hospital, which way we're indicating? Sorry, man. That's all so bad. I feel bad. There's no losers here today, man. That's been freestyle of the pod. You know how it goes, man. It's been a great episode. We've obviously thanked our guests all and every single fucking time. I've been Mo Dukes in the damn building.
It's tie on if you're fancy.
And it's Jordan with don't forget the Don Silent.
Listen, man, it's been a good one. Hopefully you'll see you next week.
Hope you enjoyed. Bye. See you later. Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
Good have a Troy.